her husband's heart. He sails away on his ship with the fishing crew, waving goodbye to his dear loving wife and children. She waves back at him sadly, hoping he will come back within a week so they can love each other and hold each other always. Every morning she looks out her island home to watch the waves crashing on the beach of the loving emerald-colored country of Ireland. When the sun shines upon the ground, with her hand she wakes up her lovely children she has. She tells them, "Get up, time to do your morning chores now. Then you'll get your breakfast that I made from my bare hands." As they do the chores, she smiles and thinks of how it was when she watched her husband doing the morning chores when it was only them, without the kids around. She gazes out to see her 3 sons almost doing their chores. Each one looks so handsome like their father in different ages. They gather around the table praying for their father to be okay before they all start eating. She gets up and walks outside to the ocean dock to stare at the lighthouse, thinking of him sailing home with his huge nets of fish that he and his crew brought back to eat, cook, and sail to the town market. With her worried feelings, she starts walking back to the house. When she looked up to the sky, she sees a brown, medium-sized hawk looking down at her and flies down in front of her. It had an injured wing. With shock, she was wondering, does this animal want her to help it get better? She thought and thought about it and decided to help it. She grabbed the hawk and took it to the shed where her husband leaves all the first aid kits for the animals they take care of. The 3 sons ran to the shed and seized their mother helping the hawk. They smiled and hugged their mother tight and said, "Mom, we love you so much. We are glad you still use your animal skills to help the wild." She smiled and kissed all her boys and said, "I love you all and I love my skills." When the hawk was done getting wrapped up on its wing, it got up and flew away into the sky over the ocean. The afternoon was going by. She looked out the shed window and was hoping the hawk will come back. She and her sons started to walk up to the house to wash their hands so they can eat dinner. The mother walked down to the beach that evening, watching the lighthouse shine on the ocean surface, looking like a moon shining there. She headed to the bed that night to sleep away her worries of her husband. Suddenly it was the crack of dawn. The sun was rising up. She ran outside to the dock, hoping to see her husband back from his trip. She arrived to the dock to see her husband sailing next to the dock. With joy, she grabbed her husband and kissed him on the lips, leaning on his chest, hearing his heart beating fast, making her feel how much he loves her. They started walking up to the house. The boys came running to their father and hugged him. Suddenly the wife felt something landing on her arm. It was the hawk she helped. The husband turned around and said, "Wow, that's the hawk that landed on my boat when I was fishing." She told her husband, "It's the hawk she fixed up when you were gone." They both looked at the hawk with a smile. Her husband's heart